to make sure no one's going to be tossing nitro cells back as Geo tries to get rid of this exothermic via the impact trick, but it just does not hit its mark. And now the wall open, a huge hole in the side of TSM's defense.
A 1-to-1 exchange will go out, though, as both Merc and Laxing are lost from either side. Some respect from Laxing, we give it out in the chat there as well. But Vertical will continue to strike through for OXG. Another one potentially coming in for TSM, but not going to be found as Chala cannot complete the spray against Newers. Achieved will finish it off, though, by knocking out Dream instead. And that will also deny the plant as we come down to the last minute of play here, with OXG not having a whole lot of time to correct the mistake and the very important loss of Dream for a few seconds ago. Achieved dashing out of the way of that nade, saves his own life, but another one is going to come his way and knock him out on top of Newers' other pick. His other pick. That is going to lock down the round from OXG, where most of that fighting is going to be done.
So a minute and a half to go here as Oxygen is at the gates. And Vertical as well as he tries to work his way into waiting, but the toxic smoke will take him out instead, and now the Oxygen bodies start to fall. Merc will pick up one with Jaeger as Geo, manning the security door for the moment, has an opportunity, but Dream wins it out instead. A beautiful frag from him, but Oxygen still a long road to go.
Yeah, unfortunately losing the Candelas before any of them could even be used, I believe, as well there, as we see Vertical just waltz right into a smoke grenade, and then on top of that, I think it's hit by a couple of bullets to knock him out. Not the greatest stance for that utility, but the good news is other members of OXG are here to pick up the slack. Foxay with the most recent kill finally deals with the smoke presence, and Laxing finds another one as he makes his own solo entry over towards the upstairs cafe, knocking out Bolo and bringing the numbers into the favor of OXG at a 3v2. But with only 45 seconds left to play and minimal map control, there's still plenty of room for TSM to bring this back.
Those held angles coming back to bite TSM, but they still have an opportunity to close this out. Laxing dealing some serious damage to Achieve and tries to hunt him down on the arcade balcony now. Merc, he'll double back over inside of waiting as Achieve gets taken down, but no way that he stops this plant. Only some damage onto Foxay, who continually swings the waiting door. Merc will finally take him down, but on lower HP now, so it's going to be quite a risky one. No one on drones either when it comes to the offense here, so everyone flying blind in this situation, also except for Achieve, who could possibly be watching a rotate cam. Instead, though, Laxian will take him down, and Oxygen will pick up the angle. You know, it's a little bit easier for himself, forcing Newers to swing into him instead. Masterfully done. In a way, though, with the dying moments, Oxygen has to get something done inside of this 2 versus 3, as he'll try to push in through Throne. Do they know Geo's here? What a shot from Vertical to equalize. He's going to take quite a bit of damage on top of that, though, as he's down to practically 5 HP.
OXG not giving up just yet, especially with the frags they were able to find for themselves inside of that last fight. They know that this is winnable, and they're certainly going to go for it here. Vertical, as you mentioned, though, it's such low HP, will have to be careful. However, it's not going to matter too much with Laxing's most recent pick, and the nade from Vertical striking true as well, landing right on top of that last member of TSM.
Stand, but can he bring some bodies with him? That's the real question. Not a kill on the stage just yet, but he's looking for it in the moment.
So tense between these two teams. OXG knows there's a massive defensive setup waiting on the inside. Geo, though, finally gets his head clipped off after so much anticipation. It's Newers to get the job done, and now the floodgates are open. In is going to come the OXG roster as they look to take site control. Achieved, and a few other stragglers are holding it back. We've got the Yokais that should be able to interrupt this first plant attempt. Coming low on the timer. Nitro's out, and that'll get the job done as well on top of the Yokai charge. Only 10 seconds to attempt another one. It's going to have to be Vert, but never mind. He goes down as well. There's no time. No one has positioning. Newers gets cut off trying to revive Vertical, and that's it, ladies and gentlemen. Time will run out. Laxing's kill won't even matter as TSM finally locked down a site with their return to the throne room. That already in a previous round. Vert's going to try to add a new dimension to this one as he swings in. First target's down, but we see the trade from Geo as he continues to hold the wall in the back of initiation. Geo, he's got a perfect angle to counter out this swing. Should we see him go for it? Vertical commits. That's a triple on the board now from Geo as he once again holds the line inside of easily the most pivotal position in the round here. Laxing still looking to make up the difference as he finally knocks out Achieve, but mind you, Geo is still a problem, and you also still have Merc sitting inside of the site. But with all of that said, this is palatable. This is winnable for Laxing here as he swings around. There's the first kill. Now he just needs to take out the one that has been plaguing his entire roster throughout this round here. Will he be able to find Geo? No, he won't. Then unfortunately, time is going to run out without case control. He can't even attempt to plant, so TSM get a second round at the null time. They don't want to throw away the advantage they have. Geo, a critical mistake as he fires at a bullet just a second or two too early, giving away his position. And as you saw, of course, allowing for that massive exchange of bullets there, which does not go into his favor. And Vertical now takes him down outright. But here comes that delay potential. One of the Volcan canisters being blown up, but it doesn't even matter. You see it there at the very end. OXG pushing directly through the flames.
That'll be Bolo's very first kill here inside of the 2022 season. Not really something I thought I would be saying at round 7, but yet here we are. Newers, what a shot on T'Challa, and now TSM, they're falling to pieces. Achieved, he nades out Merc, but now before they get yet another, it's still an equal matchup in between these two, minus possibly the headspace of TSM, but these are hammer lifters, although Newers doesn't really seem to give a damn. He'll take down Achieved, and now it's up to Bolo and Gio to try and work their way out of this one.
Newers becoming a huge problem by the arcade stairs here, and still hasn't had any damage really put onto him. Not anything considerable anyway. He's still going to continue to play aggressively. Gio now leaping towards the inside of the break room here. He's going to look to move himself forward as well, but has to be so careful. This is a blind entry from him, and he doesn't catch it. Laxing hiding behind the chassis, and Newers, of course, to get one more onto his own counter before the round closes out. Look at OXG. It doesn't look like they were able to get access to it, as we see there. Gio finally moving away from it. Foxay, though, able to strike true here as they'll start firing back. Bolo is just going to try to force himself in, but instead, it's going to be Merc over towards Dragon Door that has the proper cross to deal with Newers. A second one found from Bolo as well here, and Bolo now adding more to the counter as he's going to continue to rip his way through OXG's defensive setup. 15 seconds remain, however. Foxay could still clutch this one out as they haven't figured out his position just yet. There's the first find from him. The second, no, not to be seen, and Gio will trade it out as TSM brute force their way into the throne room to pick up a round.
Taking smoke down this gets a little bit more palatable. We'll have to see what they can possibly do unless Oxygen have a chance to fight back. But now when Merc's shooting like this, he'll take down Newers. Vertical with a chance here, an opportunity to take out the player inside of Cafe, but the plant's going down, and it doesn't seem as though Oxygen knows just yet, but now Laxing with a huge nitro cell. The shots will go wide, and now it's just up to Lax with very minimal HP. The LMG sings. Quite a few problems here inside of this situation for TSM to solve, and very low time in order to do it as it falls quiet across the entirety of the map, minus some torching and some frag grenades going off. But Bolo, that might change up for him soon. Coming in through Cafe, has someone to worry about in his arcade balcony, but Yellow as well, as Foxay will remove his head for him. Only 10 seconds remain, and that means that all hands are now on deck for TSM. They have to find their way into this site, but they're getting dusted at every single corner. Newers! Oh my! It's a triple for him! Achieved, seemingly unaware of what's going on inside of the area as he continues to clear that out. The rest of TSM just begging for someone to swing this throne door. Foxay, he's going to flirt with fate, but nothing going to happen to him as of right now. And here it is. Dream will take down Gio. Merc, he's up next. He'll take down Dream though, working the angle over for Split, but still so much has to go right for TSM inside of this, but no! Oxygen, they're just giving him the business. It's down to Merc, and he's not going to survive the shotgun shells of Foxay as he blasts them sky high, and Oxygen take out the hammer lifter.